Okay, so what I thought I'd do is take a text message that I've received from my narcissistic ex, and take what does indeed look to be a relatively benign, very short, well-reasoned text message, and look into the narcissism tactics underneath, inside it, and kind of draw them out to show you kind of how it works. The context is that part of our divorce deal was that I would be guarantor on her mortgage for 4 years after we got divorced. We're 2 years into that deal now, with 2 years remaining. If she doesn't remove me from the mortgage in 2 years' time, she has to sell the house. She has, or is proposing to get a new mortgage with a 5-year deal, which obviously outlives our divorce deal. And would essentially tie me into responsibility for that mortgage for a further 5 years. So it's not a simple ask, as the text message might make it seem. So that's the context. So let's have a look. So the first thing to take away is that the initial communication from Narcissist is always reasonable, very pleasant toned. They have learnt, or the learnt behaviour is that if you're always more likely to get what you want if you're nice and pleasant to someone. And they also know that it's very difficult for an empath to say no to somebody who is being nice to them. So that's the first thing to draw out. The second thing is the demonstration of knowledge over what's going on in my life, what I'm doing. So, it's my dad's birthday on the day this text message was sent. That's narcissistic control. That's exerting control through knowledge, showing that she knows what I'm doing, and she knows what I'm doing in my day, mainly because the children have told her on FaceTime earlier in the day. So it's demonstrating control and power over me, over the children, that kind of thing. Third thing is, a narcissist only ever contacts you when they want something. She needs me to sign this declaration, so they only ever contact you when they want something. Next thing, creating a sense of urgency. She wants this from me today. The attempt there is to rush me into bypassing my normal decision-making process, or maybe checking with my solicitor to make a decision now. It's an attempt to get what she wants by getting me to bypass the people that might, or the processes that might otherwise mean that I would say no. Another thing in here is that this comment here about that I've been sent an email. We all know that I have been sent an email by this independent financial advisor named in the text message. I have also replied to that and not given the answer that she wants, saying that because of the complexity of what she's asking, I've had to refer it to my solicitor or lawyer so we can look at having our court order amended. So this is almost a bit of a dig at I haven't given her what she wants, and it's creating a bit of a guilt trip. Again, a narcissist, one of their main methods of control is to guilt trip their victim. So just looking at all these elements of this text message, I think it's important to take away that there is always an agenda to any communication you get. Don't be fooled by the pleasant tone. The idea behind this is to appeal to the empath inside you. Rest assured, if you don't give the answer they want, subsequent text messages or emails or telephone calls the tone will descend and it will become more aggressive. There's always a display of control or knowledge over you. Usually I have found there's a sense of urgency spun around any decision that I'm trying to be sort of persuaded into making. It makes it more compelling to agree and to give her what she wants. And yet there's always, when you don't give them what they want, there is always going to be a guilt trip in there. And so I think the rule to take away, like I said at the beginning, is that a narcissist is never turned off. The narcissist is always on. No matter how pleasant they're being, you always have to have your guard up because it is always there in the background.